Tonight we're gonna be making one of my favorite vegetarian dishes of all time, a winter root vegetable hash. So hold on to your horses, we're about to get started. Kohlrabi, potato, yellow onion, turnip, parsnip, some kale, and some garlic. So I'm gonna take the top of this turnip off, and then we're just gonna peel it. Take them into planks, stack them up, cut them into batons, and then dice them. So we're gonna do the exact same thing with our kohlrabi. Just take off the stem and the root ends, then we're gonna peel it. Cut it up. Peel this parsnip. About a 1-inch dice. All right, now we're just gonna peel this little russet potato. And we're gonna do a medium dice just like we did the rest of them. Put those into the bowl. So we got our kale here, and the easiest way to strip the stem off of this thing is just grab it like you're holding a pencil and pull. Got the stem and the leaf. All right, so we've got about half a bunch of kale here, and we're gonna stack up the leaves and roll them up, fold it over here, and we're gonna chiffonade this. And this is gonna go in right at the end of our dish to give it some earthy greenery. Now throw this kale into a bowl and save it until we're almost done with our hash. All right, guys, you wanna see me dice another onion? It's like this. And we're gonna put that into a bowl. All right, now we're gonna chop our garlic up. A garlic?
It's a Gaelic pirate garlic of the Highseas.
So we're gonna take our knife, pow, peel it, wazow. I'm gonna use this to whack the garlic. Yeah. So we're just gonna turn our stove up to high and boil some water. All right, so now that our water is boiling, we're gonna add a big old fat bunch of salt. That's a lot of salt. Now we're gonna blanch our turnips. Right after that, we're gonna blanch our parsnips. Then we're gonna blanch our potatoes. And then we're going to blanch our kohlrabi. Thomas Keller once said, the best way to find out if a vegetable is properly blanched is to pick it up, put it in your mouth. Then you'll find out. It's got a bit of a crunch, still retaining that firmness, but it's not raw. Subscribe. So now we're gonna take all of our root veggies and drain them out. All right, guys, so we've turned it up to high heat. So we're gonna put about 2 tablespoons of canola oil. And we're gonna throw our onions in. So we're gonna saute these onions for about 3 or 4 minutes until they just become translucent. And now we're going to add in our root vegetables and get some caramelization on top of those. Throw in our garlic, a big old pinch of salt, and some cracked black pepper with the most awesome pepper grinder in the world. Add just a touch more oil to keep that sizzle happening. Now we're gonna look for our non-stick spatula. Oh yeah, it's really easy to find because I cleaned out my drawer. All right, so we're gonna crack this egg right into our pan. Okay, come on, get out. Nobody likes a shell. A touch of salt, a couple cracks of pepper.
Yeah, girl.
All right, so the last thing we're gonna do is put a pinch of dried dill all over this hash. Make that 2 pinches. And the very last thing we're gonna do is toss in our kale. And make sure you spill a bunch of this all over your electric stove. All right, our egg is done, and we're ready to plate. I hate it when you give me those tasting time faces that are just like me, like, we got the kale, we got the kohlrabi, the parsnip, the turnip, potato, garlic and onion, a little bit of that dill, and the final touch, drop an egg on it. Oh yeah, girl. I don't want to taste this food until it's cooled down because every time I go, I'm tired of that. I'm serious. I want to taste lukewarm food so that I can actually compose myself. Why do I always have to taste the hottest food in the world? Like, where do you gotta be, Glenn?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It's not.
There have been a lot of claims that bacon makes everything better, but I guarantee you, if you add bacon to this, you're gonna ruin it. Because all you're gonna taste is a bunch of pork fat. When we want these root vegetables that are grown in the winter to sing. And what are they gonna sing? I don't know, probably something that's maybe like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it.